The English language has about 500,000 words in it, yet the average person only uses approximately 2,000 of them. That's less than 1% of the entire English language. But even that isn't the entire story. While the average person may use 2,000 words over a long period of time, on a daily basis, those word counts fall to a mere 2 to 300 words. That's because you fall into patterns. You do the same things repeatedly, meaning your vocabulary never has to stray very far from your everyday language. Now let's talk about the words you use to describe your emotions, your feelings. The English language has about 3,000 words to convey emotions, yet nearly 2,000 of them take on a negative connotation. Here's a writing prompt for you. Spend 10 minutes writing down all the emotions you've held on to this past year. What words did you come up with? Angry, irritated, unsure, hopeless, anxious, overwhelmed? Did you list any positive feelings? In the 1970s, psychologist Paul Ekman identified 6 basic emotions: happiness, sadness, fear, disgust, anger, and surprise. How we think about basic emotions has been upgraded many times to include several dozen basic emotions. But in every case, negative emotions far outweigh the positive ones. What that does is it gives the average person a lot more word choices to describe their bad moments in a day compared to positive feelings. Words become habits. If you have to stretch more to come up with positive words, you're more likely to stick with the negative. And by sticking with negative words, you're more likely to live with those as your guide. Try getting up in the morning to a feeling of, I'm okay. Now change your words to, I'm elated. Just the mere act of changing your words can alter the way your body responds. Is it that easy? There's obviously a lot more to it than that. But if you're conscious of the words you use, you can start to see yourself in a different light. If you're listening to this, chances are you're a woman right smack in the middle of life. You're 40 or over. What fills your mind every day? If you listen to media or pay attention to any advertisement anywhere, you've probably come to a conclusion that you're too old, you have too many wrinkles, your skin sags, you need anti-aging everything, and you're way past your prime. How are we supposed to stay positive when all we do is focus on anti-aging? Now, anti means you're opposed to or against an activity or an idea. Are you really opposed to aging? I love being right here in my 50s. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love who I've become. I love my place in this world. So why on earth would I ever want to anti-age? I believe words are deep-rooted and we need to change them if we hope to be the best that we can be. Now, pro-aging is an entirely different way of looking at something that naturally occurs every single day. Pro means to have an advantage or to be in favor of something. And I am definitely in favor of being the best I can be at every single age I experience. You too?